pumped up here in the FedEx Forum. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. We've got a chance here to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Chicago right now, Butler and Snell are the wingmen. Pau Gasol is out there with Mirotic. And it's Rose in at the point. Well, we know that Memphis loves to play in tight near the basket. Their bread and butter as a team, those points in the paint, they really pile those up.
And they do it as well as anybody. Led the league in points in the paint last year with over 47 a game coming from that range, which also allows them to control your transition because you're having to take the ball out of the basket. Big advantage for the Grizzlies.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Mirotic kicks to Gasol. Out to the wing. Snell dishes to Mirotic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, to illustrate just how much the Grizzlies rely on points up close, guys, they were second in the league in percentage of shots they took being two-pointers. That's over 80% of their shots from that area.
Shoots a fader. Randolph can't hit.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Mirotic passes to Gasol. It's his first trip to the line.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Outside Gasol. Picked by Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Green kicks to Gasol. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Butler. Here's Rose. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And another strength for the Grizzlies, defending the paint. Ended up last season 4th in the league in terms of limiting the opponent's points at the rim.
Here's Randolph from 13, and he nails the jumper. Randolph's got his second basket of the game. Butler dishes to Gasol, and some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Rose passes to Gasol, and Mirotic kicks to Rose, and that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And that one's good. Gasol's got his first 2 points.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Shoots from the baseline. And it's off the back rim. No good. Some solid numbers once again for Zach Randolph with Memphis last year. He just keeps plugging away, grinding out, no pun intended, chugging along and producing.
Yeah, 16 points, about 10.5 rebounds for Zebo. I mean, he's a classic power forward and always gives you the numbers even though he still plays under the rim.
Barnes, who's checked in for Zach Randolph. Chicago also making some changes. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. And McDermott subbed in for Tony Snell. Fades back. And it's Butler missing.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
McDermott dishes to Butler. Right wing. Rose with the ball. Conley picks him up. And Gibson kicks to Butler. Clock at 4. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Butler.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
You know, guys, Taj Gibson now is 6 full seasons in the NBA. Already 30 years old. Seems like just yesterday he was being drafted.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Getting back to Gibson, he was one of the oldest college freshmen in the country at age 21. Played 3 years at USC. Then he was one of the oldest players in the 2009 draft, even though he declared as a junior.
Yeah, I think the NBA is the only profession where it hurts you to have a lot of experience coming out, you know, because that's one reason why he did drop. I mean, had he been a couple years younger, with his length and athleticism, he very well could have been a top 10 pick. But I tell you what, the Bulls are happy that he wasn't.
Some changes for Memphis. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Green. Carter comes in for Tony Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Conley. Then for the Bulls, Noah comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Heinrich in for Derrick Rose. Carter kicks to Gasol. No coverage, puts it up. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Butler passes to Gibson. Butler dishes to Gibson. Back to Butler. In the corner, it's McDermott. Heinrich outside. And Gibson kicks to Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And here is Chalmers, following the three-pointer by Doug McDermott. And it's Carter penetrating, and the basket good. Carter's got his first points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Shots good by Gibson.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Gasol. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Butler in the corner. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. Here's Chalmers. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start.